again, and welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Awesome. Well, once again, you can call it, have mom or dad sign in your names, and we'll say hello to everyone. I'm very excited you could be here today because this is a fun time of year. This is the time of year people are talking about Halloween and scary things. People talk about like scary things like ghosts and vampires, and werewolves, and all kinds of scary things. But one of the things that people talk about that are scary are monsters. Monsters sound pretty scary, don't they? But you know what? Because monsters are pretend and we make them up, we can have a lot of fun with them. Because monsters don't have to be scary because they can be a lot of fun. I'm going to share some stories with you today about some fun monsters. The first story I want to share with you is a fun pop-up book called Snappy Little Monsters. We're off to meet some monsters, but don't be scared away. This one's made of springs and fluffing things, and he just wants to play. Here's one who comes a-calling, but he never rings or knocks. His arms reach out when he's about to grab your socks. He's a sock monster. Look at the silly socks he has on his face. This monster loves the seaside and lives right by the beach. She fondly dreams about ice cream that comes within her reach. Look how she takes the ice cream. She has these long tentacles and goes taking all the ice cream. A garden monster lives up outside, but he doesn't like the ground. He climbs up trees to eat fresh cheese while hanging upside down. This one's my favorite. Look how silly he is up in the tree. And the bird's like, "What are you doing in my tree?" And he's got his cheese and he's hanging upside down. If you're on a monster lake, be careful what you try. Don't start to fish or you'll soon wish that you picked on a smaller fry. Can you imagine if you were in a boat and that was underneath of you? Yikes! A four-eyed monster is a sight, but all he does is fret. He really tried, but he can't decide which glasses should he get. I think those look pretty good on him. Maybe he should get the circles. When monster school is over or they're feeling sad, little monsters sit a bit and they cuddle up with Dad. Aww. This monster only has one tooth. Count up and you will see. She'll never rush with her toothbrush. She's careful as can be. Look how much toothpaste she's using for one tooth. And it looks like that tooth is loose. The bathtub monster fills the bathtub to the very brim, and the water pours upon the floor, and there's only room for him. He's pretty silly. Now it's monster bedtime, so shut the book up tight. The monsters will be waiting still for you tomorrow night. Peekaboo. Snappy Little Monsters pop-up book. Let's say hello to some of my friends. Hi Daisy, hi Van, hi Easton, hi Gerald, hi Matthew, hi Everett. Everett, I'm glad you love monsters because it's a fun day for the monster stories. Hi Jocelyn, hi Eva, hi Ethan, hi Remy. Thank you guys for coming today. Monsters are so much fun because we can pretend with them. The next story I want to share with you, if you ever have a bad dream or it's a scary dream, it has a very special word if you have a scary or a bad dream. Do you know what that's called? It's a nightmare. Sometimes we have a nightmare and we wake up and it's a scary dream. But that's all it is, it's just a silly dream. But then my story is called, this is a classic book. I'd like to share classics with you. Classics are books that have been around for a long time and that people really like. This is a classic book called There's a Nightmare in My Closet, written and illustrated. Illustrated means that he drew the pictures as well, and written is the author of the book, Mercer Mayer. There's a nightmare in my closet. There used to be a nightmare in my closet. Before going to sleep, I always close the closet door. I was even afraid to turn around and look. When I was safe in bed, I'd peek sometimes. One night, I decided to get rid of my nightmare once and for all. As soon as the room was dark, I heard him creeping toward me. Quickly, I turned on the lights, and I caught him sitting at the foot of my bed. "Go away, nightmare, or I'll shoot you," I said. I shot him anyway with my toy pop gun. My nightmare began to cry. I was mad, but not too mad. "Nightmare, be quiet or you'll wake up Mommy and Daddy," I said. He wouldn't stop crying. So I took him by the hand and tucked him in bed and closed the closet door. I suppose there's another nightmare in my closet, but my bed's not big enough for 3. Do you think there might be another one in the closet? I'm gonna peek. Oh my goodness. Oh, do you want to see? Oh no, what's he gonna do now? He doesn't have room for the other one. But that's a fun story. There's a nightmare in my closet. And again, the person that writes the book is called the author, but the person that draws the pictures is called the illustrator. And in this book, the person, the illustrator, and the author are the same person, Mercer Mayer. So that was a fun story. I love sharing that one. And again, it's been around for a long time. Mom probably knows that story. It's been around for a while. Well, now I want to share another story with you. It is a little creepy, but it's a lot of fun. You may have heard people talk about the Boogeyman. It's another silly made-up monster, but in this story, it's called Psst, It's Me, the Boogeyman. And this is written by Barbara Park, that is the author, and the illustrator is Stephen Croniger. I have something special I want to share my story with you. It's a creepy looking glove, and when I put it on, it takes a little bit of time because it's kind of tight on me. It makes this creepy looking hand. It's going to help me tell my story. Called, Psst, Hey, it's me, the Boogeyman. Psst, hey, yo, down here, under the bed, it's me, the Boogeyman. Yeah, you heard me, Sparky. It's me, the genuine, creepy-crawling, blood-chilling, spine-tingling, can't afford to urge to grab your ankle when you're climbing into sack, Boogie Guy. And the news doesn't get any better, bud, because I'm stew-spewing, gravel-chewing mad. Aw, quit your shivering, Skazeeks. It isn't you who's got me fuming. Here, just take a look at this morning's headline in the newspaper. The National Squealer, the evil boogeyman bellows boo. Boy Scouts go berserk. The boogeyman will get you if you don't watch out. It's a lie, I tell you. That Lumix isn't me. I don't go clumping after campers like some bumbling, stumbling Frankenstein. And even if I did, I'd never stop and pose for pictures. I'd lose my job, Jake. Check it out. It's right here on page 3 of the official Boogeyman Contract. Official Boogeyman Contract. The Boogeyman's identity must be protected at all costs. No one must ever gaze upon your face or, heaven forbid, take your picture and then, perish the thought, print it in the tabloids. If any of these calamities should occur, we, the management, regret to inform you that your services as the Boogeyman will no longer be required. There, you see? You've got to help me clear my name. That photo's a fake, a fib, a fraud. And here's another newsflash, Filbert. The Boogeyman does not say boo. Boo's a baby word, Bubby. It rhymes with toodaloo and Winnie the Pooh, and it comes after Pika and right before who. And okay, maybe if you scream it really loud at a football game, it might mean the ref made a bad call. But no matter how you shout it, boo just ain't scary, Skippy. You want to know a scary word? I'll give you 5 of them. Go get ready for bed. Yeah, you heard. You know what I'm talking about, especially if it's dark and a stormy night and your PJs are in your closet all the way in the back. And oh, dearie me, your light bulb burned out last night. But you fight your fears and you head upstairs. Then you stop at the top and you peer into the pitch black darkness of your room. You'd have to be insane to go in there, am I right, Dwight? But suddenly your dim-witted feet rush you right across your rug and deposit you slap dab in front of your closet door, which swings open all by itself. That's odd. Still, you gather your courage and you reach for the hook. And silly willy me, I've been waiting for you, Jack. I tenderly tickle your arm with my finest fingernail, and you yell so loud, and you run so fast, and you never even hear me collapse on the closet floor and bust a gut full of giggles. Newsflash number 3. I don't bellow. Why, I rarely even raise my voice. I'm a professional, Preppy. I whisper, and I murmur. And I whoosh, and I swoosh, and I sail, and then weather permitting, I even waft on the warm summer winds. Which is why, my little whippersnapper, in the dark, moonless night after August, when dear old Dad left you all alone in your big backyard looking for the Little Dipper, you heard just the faintest of sounds as I sneaked up behind you on marshmallow feet, and I fluttered my eyelashes close to your ear. That's when, you sensed that you weren't alone. And all the hairs stood up on on your neck, tried to stand up and run, and your knockin', rockin' legs turned to jiggle jam jelly. And seriously, Seymour, don't you hate it when that happens? Newsflash number 4. The Boogeyman does not get ya. What does that even mean, get ya? If I got you, what would I do with you? Where would I put you? And what would I feed you? My job is to scare you. I don't want to raise you, so enough with the get you garbage. And I'm not evil, Alvin. In fact, I'm not different from you. I gobble up chicken fingers and gulp down gummy bears, and after eating, I almost always floss my tooth before sleeping under someone's bed to catch a few. Which is exactly what I'm about to do now. All this belly aching has got me beat. Besides, I'm off duty and my cloak is at the cleaners. So start spreading the word that the new headline is hogwash. Oh yeah, and kindly keep your smelly sweat socks off the floor. I'm allergic, okay? Just one whiff of those things and I'm out of here, dude. I start gasping and wheezing and choking and sneezing. Plus I break out into itchy, splotchy blue blotches. So like I said, just keep them. Whoa, 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 hey. Hold on a second, Sherlock. You're not taking all those socks off now, are you? You are? But I thought we were pals. Hey, stop waving them around. What's gotten into you anyway? Wait, knock it off. Not all those. to my sister's room. I'm gone. Psst. Yo, down here, under the bed, it's me, the Boogeyman. So that's kind of a silly story too. The Boogeyman. Now when we talk about these silly things this time of year, because there's a special holiday coming up, it's Halloween. And I'm so excited for Halloween. We'll share some more stories next week about Halloween, but I also want you to have moms and dads check out to look for our Spooky Lane adventure. It's going to happen at Morris Park. It is a social distance and safety first, where you can drive with your parents through the Morris Park, and they will get a bag on the side of the rearview mirror, and you can trick or treat through Morris Park that way in a very safe way. So thank you for sharing these scary, creepy stories with me today, and I'll have some more next week for Halloween. But until then, thank you for being good listeners. Thank you for letting me share these stories with you. But today and always, thank you for letting me spend this time with you. And be sure to come back to see Julie has a special monster craft for you today. Have a good day, and I'll see you next week.